Hello there, welcome everybody. It's Diorama Don here, and the subject of my diorama this time is of something from the Italian campaign from World War II. And what better to depict the fact that you're in Italy will be some Roman ruins. So that's what I endeavour to do. So I've made a few Roman columns. I have made them in the past, but I think this is a slightly better way of doing it. And each column is made up of separate pieces rather than all one column, which is how they were made anyway. So I'm going to use styrofoam. I've got some 1-inch or 25mm thick styrofoam and cut them into blocks like this. Slightly bigger than the diameter that I need for the columns. I've made them inch and 3/16, which is 30mm. So I've made the columns 30mm in diameter. So these blocks need to be just slightly bigger than that. And then I've cut 2 pieces of cardboard, which are the diameter of the column, inch and 3/16, and stuck those with just a little tiny piece of hot melt glue on either side of the styrofoam. It's why I'm using styrofoam. It's because it's easier to stick onto than polystyrene. So I've got a piece that side and a piece that side. If you've got a sharp knife, you can cut around the shape of the cardboard to get the shape of the part of the column. But if you've got one of these things, which are fantastic for model making, and just go around following the cardboard on both sides. If you can see that, going all the way around. Have we got it? Like that. And that will give you the shape of the column then. And then with the sharp knife you can just take off the pieces of cardboard to use. Get off. So we've got one section then of a piece of column, and then we've got to use these pieces of cardboard then to make the next piece, and so on. Okay, so that's just an easy way of getting the shape right. It just needs tidying up with a bit of sandpaper, but it's basically the shape we need. And then the last time I used this like packing case or packing corrugated card, but I think these bits are too big. If we're working in 1/35 scale, I think that it's just a little bit too big. So if you can get hold of some of this stuff, which is still corrugated but a lot smaller, and then cut that up into the necessary size, and then stick that around. I know it's green, but it won't be soon. So you've got that. PVA glue will stick this onto styrofoam very easily. So that's the shape. Once that's stuck, then that will be the shape of one part of each column. And I've used 5 of these to make up one column. Okay, so once we've got that, we need a top and the bottom. So for the bottom, I've just cut pieces of 2mm cardboard in ever decreasing sizes. So it's basically like that. And then the the bottom of the column will sit on the base like that, as you can see there. Okay, and then the top, I've used polystyrene for this, but you don't necessarily have to. You can use styrofoam. But I've used, what size is this? I think it's 1/2 inch. no, 3/4 of an inch thick polystyrene. I've used the, where is it? Oh dear. What I've just shown, the pieces, oh there we are. Mark out with the same piece of cardboard on there, and then just mark out roughly halfway on the sides of the polystyrene, and then just shave with a piece of sandpaper. Follow the circle around until you get that shape. Okay, and then you can round the corners so it's square on the top, round at the bottom. Easy to do with a piece of sandpaper, and that will be on the top of the column, like this. Like that. Okay, so that will make this. So 5 of these, the cardboard piece on the bottom, and then this piece on the top. So it will give you that shape, and that's as decent a representation of a Roman column as I think you would need. So then I painted it with watered down wall filler, which gives it a good base then for putting my grey grout colour over the top, which gives it the right colour and texture. It feels stone, brick, cement, concrete, whatever they're made from. It gives the right texture then. Okay, so now that I've made my columns, I can make up a diorama. I've got the 3 columns there, well, 4 columns, and then I'll make 2 more that have fallen or fallen into disrepair and fallen on the floor. So I'll make up a diorama. So I'll come back when the whole thing is finished and we'll see what kind of a mess I've made. Okay, so finished off my columns. Just put a cross piece on the top there. With the other odd pieces, I just made part of the column and gouged out with a sharp stick there, just to show the broken part of the top of the column there that's fallen. Okay, another piece there. And that's basically it, really. Very easy and cheap to do. And I think it sets off any military vehicle that you may have toiled over these last few weeks. Just sets it off quite nicely. And if Italy is the subject of your diorama, you can't go further wrong than a few Roman columns. Okay, so there we are. Thank you very much for watching the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Just click the notification bell and you will be informed when new videos come along. In the meantime, I'll leave it with you. Have a go yourself. Let me know how you get on. In the meantime, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. And as always, I wish you the very best of happy modelling.